Okay, sisters with a splash of Zatima on the side. Fans, this is a common question, and I don't even know how to explain it myself, so I don't even know why I'm doing this video, aside from the fact that I constantly get this a lot in the comments or tweets like, come on, Jeremy, it's like they're together, obviously. Okay, now, I'm always going to reference what DeVal said in that one live stream where don't think about the timelines too much. Both shows are two separate universes. Think of Zatima as Zach and Fatima doing their own thing when they aren't on screen during Sistas. But it's becoming increasingly difficult to do so as Sistas Season 5 has progressed, because there have been a lot of different things that have all but softly confirmed that, yeah, these two shows have to happen in the same universe. There's no logical way that they're separate. Sure, they're separate shows, but they are part of the same timeline. Now that we have characters bleeding in from one show to the other, plot points that have been mentioned, like Ian and Deja, as well as Fatima beating her ass at the hot tub. And people are like, oh, well, they're not engaged on Sisters yet, Jeremy. It's a separate universe. Or no, not just the engagement, but the whole Ian. Remember when Fatima kind of flipped out about the whole dinner invitation that Zach mentioned that Karen's mom extended? And then it was, I was like, well, Fatima, did you tell Zach about Ian's mom inviting you over to have dinner with him and her without inviting Zach? Remember that? Yeah, you don't want to talk about that, huh? So, somebody was like, well, it's a separate universe, Jeremy. Well, when Fatima referenced the hot tub incident with Deja, no, because of the fact, or it hasn't happened yet. And I'm like, no, because the dinner invitation happened prior to the hot tub fight, so it did happen. Now, the biggest thing about this video is, in the Sisters continuity, or the Sisters show itself, are Zach and Fatima engaged? From what I can tell, I'm going to say no, because I don't believe we saw a ring on her finger yet. I could be wrong. And when I say on her finger yet, I'm talking about Sisters and not Zatima, because she was clearly rocking the bling in episodes 9 and 10. I'm talking about Sisters Season 5, because when Zatima first came out, I'm like, yeah, this show has to take place a couple of weeks ahead of where we are in Sisters after where Season 4 ended. But then Season 4 picked up where we left off, but then all of a sudden these random events happened off screen, which make no sense, because Sisters is moving progressively day by day, yet off screen, it must have been weeks that have passed by, which again, makes no freaking sense. Like the whole Karen being 2 months pregnant. It's like, ain't no way in hell, or not 2 months, being a month pregnant when her and Zach did it at the tail end of Season 2, and then her and Aaron did it at the beginning of Season 3. So then you're telling me as we approach like the back half of Season 4, it's been a month. Ain't no way in hell, because many cast have said multiple, and I know they're not the ones who write the show, but many cast have said each season of Sisters is about a week. Yeah, the writing makes no sense. So let me put it this way, and the big question is, well, during the letter reading ceremony at Karen's place, what Zach needs to do is reveal that he is engaged to Fatima. Yeah, that would shut down a lot of shit, that's for sure, but it literally makes no sense if it's just randomly brought up like that, because there has been no indication in Sisters that they're engaged. Like I said, what was it, episode 1, when they went to the parking lot when they first met, I'm like, now that was a moment that he should have proposed. But then again, based on how Fatima was acting in episodes after that, that wouldn't have been a good move. But I would be shocked if it is mentioned this week that they are engaged, because the continuity just seems all shot to hell. I mean, let me put it this way. If it is revealed that they are engaged in Sisters, I will say you know what? Forget what the Vow said. I'm just going to have these two shows combined. That's pretty much where I'm at with the continuity, because it would make no sense. But it kind of does, because, like, again, Fatima mentioning the hot tub thing, and that, of course, happened after he proposed. So in Sisters, they kind of have to be already engaged for that to make sense. Unless it's at some point in Zatima season 2, the engagement gets called off. And that could explain why in Sisters there's no ring. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I'm trying to make as much sense of this as I can. But let me know what you think. Do you think that in the Sisters continuity, Zach and Fatima are engaged? So that's all I got. Like and subscribe. Follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. And yeah, Tyler, he definitely should have fine-tuned these shows so they can line up better. But that's just me. Say I'm overthinking. I know I kind of am. But when you have two shows so intertwined, you kind of have to make it make sense.